Alright, hello. We are at Roslyn Park here. Actually, the rain has stopped for a little bit. Going to Hicksville a little bit of a different way because I don't want to deal with I just don't want to deal with the train and the walking from the train and then the homeless that hang out there and all that other stuff. And it's actually only a little after 2, maybe like 2:15. So I took the 23 bus over here because I just didn't. They were making noise again in my apartment again. I get woken up at 9 in the morning. This is like, I don't get warning. They don't tell me they're doing work. They just do work, and it's very loud and it's very annoying. It's not pleasant at all. And he wakes up, you know, and you know they should at least have the decency to tell you they're doing this. But they don't even tell you that, you know. It's just one of the things people like us have to deal with, you know. In a normal building with normal people living in it, you know, they tell people when they're doing stuff like that. But no, not where I'm at, because, you know, I'm low income. So therefore I don't get the same, you know. Yeah, they're doing some construction on this park, you can see here. So certain parts of it are closed. Luckily the rain is not, it's not raining right now, so that's good. I do have my umbrella. We got a couple of raindrops earlier on. You know, I know that's the work they got to do with the taking care of things. I understand, but you at least have the decency to like tell people that you're doing it in advance. You know, via a letter, a phone call, or something. No, you just wake up in the morning on some random day to bang, 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 and all that other stuff, and you know, it's just not fair. That's all. But according to a certain demographic, I don't have a right to complain because I have a disability and because I can't work and because I get help from the government. I don't have a right to complain about anything. That's their mentality, you know. So yeah, this is what it looks like here. You can't really get up to the lake because this is all fenced off, but there's people here. At least it's safe and there's no. It's like these are one of the few, you know, North Shore places are one of the few places you can go that are taken care of. That Roslyn, you don't have any vagrants over here. Hopefully, no vagrants. I'm gonna go to the library for a little bit, but I just had to get out of there because the noise is just incredible. It's banging and just it's very stressful to hear. All right, so we can't go over there either. So they're doing work over here. They've closed this part of the park off. I don't know why it's closed off. It says park under construction. It's been like this for a while now. Now they're also doing a project at Babylon, but people are allowed to walk through, but not here. So I find that kind of interesting, but again, just because it's Babylon probably. So, you know, that'll probably be completed before this because it's Babylon. It's more important. It's more important. Sorry. Those people somehow are more important because they're all, you know, the deal. I don't want to make this a long video. I'll show you a little bit of the park here. Just enjoy some quiet and getting away from that. Bang, 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 bang. You know, it's just horrible, man. Who wants to hear all that? I mean, it's just been under construction for a while now, this park. I don't understand what's taking them so long. I really don't. We can go over here at least. Well, the gate's open. Doesn't say I can't. And it's a cloudy day, no sunshine. That's another next gen. Let's go over here. At least it's not raining. We'll go down here. This is an old grist mill over here. We'll go over there. We can go a little bit down there. So I have some time to kill. Yeah. So I guess they're keeping this on mode or whatever. Nice, there's some pitch pines here. How many people walking around here? This is the pollinator garden, so this is what they have. I guess they have a bunch of flowers here that will eventually be blooming. Maybe you'll see some butterflies. It's not quite time yet for that. Yeah, so we can't walk over there, basically. I don't know why this is all, because they're not even doing anything. Why they have this all closed off here? There's a car watching me. I don't know. I guess they're worried maybe I'll go into that area, but I'm not. But yeah, that's what it looks like here. This is the water. Not a whole lot of flow because we haven't really had a whole lot of rain. If somebody chased away the geese, I guess. Yeah, that guy is a dog. He kind of chases away the geese, I guess. They make a mess. Yeah, that used to be a mill right there. No pine barrens here. I'll try to get to some pine barrens maybe tomorrow. It might be the only day that we have that's not going to be raining. It's a tired damn week. So yeah, this is the lake right here. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing here. I mean, I don't see them doing any work. They put all that fencing up, but yet, you know, they're doing work in Babylon and Argyle Lake. They don't put all that ugly fencing up. Just because, I guess, right? Even this area, it's all about the South Shore. I'm tired of it, man. It's all about these people. You know, but you shouldn't have to be with a certain demographic to be taken care of. That's the problem. And this is all part of that big plan. It's all part of the big plan. They force us out. If you're not with if you're not a certain demographic, you're not a white finance professional, you're going to be forced out. Because your quality, where you live, your quality of life is going to be neglected, and they're only going to be the only ones taken care of, and you're not going to be allowed to live in the areas that they live in unless you are making the kind of money that's, you know, unless you're one of them. That's how they do it. I never noticed this before. It's a nice little waterfall. These geese are everywhere, man. You need to spend a little time away from that noise, man. Trust me, if it was a nice day, I would have gotten out. Why couldn't they do it last week when the weather was nice? Had to be this week, right? Had to be this week. Yeah, this is a very pretty lake over here. Ain't that nice? Some running water. I never noticed this dam here before. Yeah, maybe I'll start going to Hicksville this way instead of dealing with the train station. Because it's last night, well, I told you when I did the news update that I don't know, the train came on I took the train back from Hicksville, and I know, why don't you go to the South Shore? Why don't you go to Belmore all the time? Because it's a longer trip, that's why. I don't have the energy to go traveling all the way down there every day, and you know what I mean? Like I said, I'll go there when the weather's nice, when I feel like it, but not all the time, you know? Honestly, then I gotta be around all that arrogance, you know? There's a lot of arrogance down there. You know, most people, they just know it's some kind of unwritten, they know it's taboo not to go, don't go against Wall Street. That's taboo to go against Wall Street in New York. That's why most people don't do it, but, you know, we have to go against Wall Street because they have accumulated so much power and so much wealth, more than in any time that we can ever remember. And they just keep getting more and more powerful and more wealthy, and you know, there has to be a check to balance this. because the corruption is out of control. Yeah, let's look at this. This looks nice. Oh, yeah. That's pretty. Look at this. This is a nice place. You should come here more often. I know Roslyn isn't the busiest, most happening town, but you know, it has a lot of natural beauty. It's one thing that a lot of these South Shore towns don't have. I mean, yeah, it's a rich area. It's old money, though. The people here are more educated. They don't act like those on the South Shore. I hear some noise coming from somewhere. It almost sounds like a woodpecker. Yeah, I can't see. It's probably far away. This is beautiful. Eat your heart out, South Shore. You know this. Alright, well, they have Argyle Falls, but I'm sorry, this is prettier. This is prettier. You got all these nice rocks here. So relaxing. Well, I'm going to wrap up the video here. I'm going to go into the library here. You know, I have a right to be upset about the unfair treatment we're going on. I really do. But as I said before, I don't want to live on the South Shore. I don't want to have to live on the South Shore. Many reasons why I don't want to live there. It's not just the fact that people are arrogant, they're racists. It's not just a matter of the fact you're further from the Pine Barrens. That's a really important one. It's also the fact that there will be a natural disaster and they will get flooded by a hurricane. It's an area that's at risk for storm surge and sea level rise. I like where I'm at. I picked Mineola to live for a reason years ago, all right? Because it's a central location. You can get to the South Shore, you can get to the North Shore, you can get out east, you can get to the city. I just wish we'd be treated a little more fairly, that's all. That's what I want. There's no reason why Mineola can't have life in its town. You know, especially with all the new apartment buildings we built, you know. People are discussing on, there's a discussion on social media about Lynbrook. I was telling you in the crime news update last night that, you know, Lynbrook has decided to opt out of marijuana sales. All right, so there's a big discussion. People are saying, oh, Lynbrook's a backward town, it's a dead town. It's not a dead town, all right, but it is a backward town, and they were right when they talked about the racism that goes on in Lynbrook. This is a town that's been trying to keep out people that aren't a certain demographic for many years, all right? It's the way a lot of these South Shore towns think, you know? And who wants to be around that? Why should they get all the investment in their town? Like Lynbrook, they wanted to build some apartment buildings in Lynbrook. Lynbrook said no. Because they were worried because it would have to be some affordable housing, and they didn't like that, you know? But it gets me that they get all the, even though they have the backward thinking, that people go there, businesses want to open there instead of Mineola. This has got to change, all right? This has got to change. But as I say, when I talk about these issues, I'm always grateful for the help I get and my apartment and the programs that are out to help mentally disabled people like me. Of course, I just want things to be more fair. That's all I'm asking for. You know, a certain demographic doesn't like that. They try to do whatever they can to shut us up. But we're going to keep speaking out. And I know they want to force us to live in New Jersey. That's what they want to do, or force us out by pricing us out. But I don't want to have to live in New Jersey. There's many reasons why I don't want to have to live in New Jersey, all right? It's so spread out there, all right? I don't know how I could survive without a car, all right? It's so spread out there. It's hotter there. I'm away from my relative, all right? I'm away from my friends. All right? I don't have that many friends in New Jersey. Most of my friends are on Long Island. I'm away from my support structure that I have here. You know, it's hot there. And it really isn't all that much safer than the middle of the island. All right, it is. Maybe it may seem that way, but honestly, it's just, I don't want to wind up in New Jersey. Of course they're trying to force us out. This is why they're doing what they're doing. This is why they're neglecting our quality of life. This is why they're giving the best for only their own kind. We spoke about this a few minutes ago in this video. But I don't plan on going anywhere, all right? And people need to stick around. I know one of my viewers, he was very disgusted after he went for a little walk in this place that I was in by Diamonds in the Pines last year. He saw possible homeless around there. And he said he's planning on moving to New Jersey. Dude, don't do it, man, all right? We got to stand here and we got to fight, all right? We can't be pushed out by this Wall Street corruption, all right? We got to stand our ground and fight, all right? I love Long Island. I can't imagine living anywhere else. And I don't plan on living anywhere else. So that is going to wrap up this video. Thank you for watching. I'm glad the rain stopped. Even though it's a cloudy day, it's still kind of a pretty place, you know. Cloudy days can be pretty too, you know. And maybe I should be getting out on these cloudy days more, as long as it's not pouring rain, and enjoying nature. Because, you know, when you have this running water is especially pretty when you don't have the sun shining on it, because you can get long exposure photos, less light. You can take a longer exposure, get that nice smooth flowing water. In fact, there's still a little too much light. I'd like to take longer exposures of this. I should probably come here like around dusk, get some pictures, but this is a very beautiful spot. I really should come here more often, you know. But that is going to wrap up this video here at Roslyn Bryant Park. Beautiful place. It's kind of dead here, of course, because everybody would rather be on the South Shore, but you know, this is the mentality that people have. They just want to be on the South Shore. We got to break this. We got to break this plan down, because all Long Island needs to thrive, not just the South Shore. So I think that's going to wrap it up here. It's very beautiful here in Roslyn. So thanks for watching. And that is the library right there, where I'm going right next. Well, actually, there's one more thing I got to bring up in this video that I almost forgot. And how could I? Because this was like on my mind when I decided to make the video. Vaccination. Just for a little bit here, because I don't have a ton of time. But the vaccination, New York State is discriminating on Long Island against people who don't have cars, because all these sites that they've set up for vaccination, these mass vaccination sites, are not really in areas that are convenient to public transportation. You know, I mean, if the government is so adamant about getting everybody vaccinated, then it should be much more readily available to everybody, and they should be picking areas. I mean, there's plenty of room. They could have set up a site in Mineola. They could have set up a site in Hicksville, even Roosevelt Field. I mean, but they pick these sites that are out of the way, you know? I don't know if they're trying to discriminate against people. I don't know what it is, but I figured I'd bring that up because, you know, it's just another example of what I just spoke about. You know, if you don't have a car, you're not welcome to live here. You know, so that's the, you know, they don't care if you don't get vaccinated. I mean, what is this? I mean, I've been trying. I want to get vaccinated this month, and I'm trying. But every time I try to get appointments, I tried last night on the site, on the CVS, and even through my NYU Langone, which is NYU, which formerly Winthrop, which is where my doctors are, my internists. and there was nothing available. So it says there's stuff available, and you go on to set up the appointment, and there's nothing available. Same thing happened at CVS, same thing happened at Rite Aid, even that stupid pharmacy in Rockville Center, went to their website, same thing happened. So it's just, you know, it's only available at the state sites, but the thing is, those are the 2-dose ones. So if I get the 2, I got to travel to Stony Brook twice. I mean, it's ridiculous. I live in Mineola, where there's a hospital, and we don't get a mass vaccination site. Something is seriously screwed up. So again, this is all part of this plan. We've got to fight hard against this plan, because they are trying to force us out. But like I said, I don't plan on going anywhere. We need to stand up and fight against this Wall Street corruption, and this governor and everybody who's involved in this corruption needs to go. All right? And I'm sorry for Wall Street. Certain demographic, this little party you've been holding for so many years is going to come to an end, and we're going to see to it that everybody is treated fairly. Not just you guys, but everybody. That's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching.